Hi guys, how are you doing today? Please ignore the Christmas jumper. I am filming this after the fact that I've just filmed my what I got for Christmas video, or the intro for this anyway, because I'm not going to change my jumper. Because one fact, I like this video. I like this video, but I like this jumper as well, and I don't want to change it. And we're still in the Christmas period here. It is like the week after Christmas, so there we go. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is a come shop with me around Sainsbury's. If you haven't watched, I've done a Sainsbury's video fairly recently where I did a food haul. If you haven't watched that, I'll link that up there. Go watch that. There's kind of some premise around that, I suppose. My town basically has just got a new, I say just, it's been open over a month now, I reckon. I think. I swear it opened in like mid-November or something, just in time for Christmas. We just got a massive, I say massive, it's not massive, it's like an average size supermarket, but they were like claiming it's like a massive superstore, but it's literally an average size Sainsbury's really. But we have just got a Sainsbury's store that does sell clothes and stuff like that. So I'm filming this after the fact of being quite a few days after, because it is the 27th of December. I'm filming today a come shop with me around the clothing section for men mostly, and also a bit of the home section around Sainsbury's. So if you want to see what is new in at Sainsbury's, and like two, is that how we say that? Please let me know down below how you say TU. Is it two? Let me know. And also the Habitat section of Sainsbury's. If you want to see that, keep on watching. So here we go into the Sainsbury's. If you want a more in-depth-ish video on this new Sainsbury's, click on the I button above. But this is as you walk in, literally you're hit with the two section, women's and kids at the front. This actually bit I'm filming here was filmed before Christmas, but not a lot. I seem to have lost the footage, so I went back this morning at literally 7:30 in the morning when no one was there, and that starts from now. So in terms of pricing, I would have said it was similar to Primark. Like that t-shirt's £8, which is similar to what a Primark t-shirt is these days. And again, that kind of gilet is 20. This was quite a nice shacket though. It's kind of like a shacket but like thicker. Like, I don't know, it's like padded. And that's 25, which again, that's a bit more expensive than I would say Primark is. So some of it is like Primark prices, like that t-shirt, but a lot of it isn't, because here we're going to look at some coats. This is the coat selection. Literally that's it, like a nice navy woolen coat here, and this was 55. So I suppose, to be honest, some of the premium stuff in Primark is around £50 for a coat these days actually, so maybe it isn't too off that, but some of the stuff is a little bit pricier than you would expect like a Primark to be. But again, this is a supermarket, and Sainsbury's, I suppose Sainsbury's is just above Tesco's in terms of quality, but below Waitrose and stuff like that. So that sweatshirt was £14, but then Primark prices are creeping up to be that. And hoodies are 16, had some really nice wintry autumnal colours in here, even though we're in December now, but that's quite some autumnal tones. They've got a half or quarter zip sweatshirt there, which was really nice, and then some shirts, interesting different colours on that front one, and then that bit reminds me of Tesco shirt, and then like employee shirt, and then they've got this wintry one here for 16. So yes, and then they've got some more half zips here, but these are more half zip knitwear rather than a sweatshirt for 22. So that was a bit more expensive than what Primark would be. Literally I got mine for 12 in there, so it's like double the price, near enough, nearly double the price. And then this is quite a nice sweatshirt, what is that, cardigan, 24, but that's similar to the Stronghold range in Primark prices. And this is a really nice, I'd say, wintry jumper. That's not a Christmas jumper, but it's a wintry jumper. They had this puffer jacket, which is kind of like a base layer puffer jacket, and then like a base layer kind of ish puffer jacket, as well, quilted jacket I'd say actually. And then this is like a whole section of sleepwear, if you like sleepwear. I was going to show you that green thing, but that was literally only one and it didn't have a price on it, so I decided not to show you that. But that was there. That puffer vest, or gilet as we say in the UK, was very nice. And then I really like that jacket that the model on that picture was wearing, but that was nowhere to be seen. And then some more like casual wear there. Now we're moving into Habitat. So Habitat, it's not really a separate area, it's just the home section is a Habitat home. And the homeware section here is bigger than the one at my Tesco Extra, which is good. And I do like some of Sainsbury's home stuff. A lot of it was discounted because the time I'm filming this bit of the clip, this was just before Christmas, but it is discounted now. We are out of Christmas. They've got a whole massive home fragrance section, which is lovely, and it's kind of split into areas of like living room, bathroom, bedroom kind of thing. This is like the Habitat range. Really like that mirror, really nice. That cushion was really nice. I tried to see that this morning when I went back in to film the clothing, but I couldn't see that again. I didn't actually come to this bit, to be honest. I thought it might be in the sale bit at the front, but it wasn't. So yeah, but that was a really nice cushion, and some really nice different kind of quirkier stuff, which Habitat is kind of known for being a bit more off the beaten track. That was my come shop with me around Sainsbury's. To be honest, when it opened, there was much fanfare about this because my town has never had a big Sainsbury's. We've got it's a bigger than a Sainsbury's Central would have been in our town centre. I don't know how to describe it. There's probably about 10 to 15, maybe not that many. I'd say 10 aisles of stuff in the Sainsbury's in my town centre. So it's not like a small supermarket, but so it's not as small. It's not like Aldi size. It's bigger than that, or a Lidl is bigger than that, but it's not huge. And this Sainsbury's has been on the cards for 10 years, I reckon. So there was much fanfare of it opening, and there was a lot of expectation, and it's there. I don't mind it for like food. If you want my thoughts on food and stuff, go check out the video that I did of the food haul, as in food haul, not a food hall, but a food haul, you know, like a grocery haul. Go check that out because I give a rundown of my thoughts on the food there, because I've never really done a big shop in Sainsbury's. I've only done it in I say big shop, like bits and bobs from a Sainsbury's local, because that's the only one that's really convenient to me up till now. Because this is like, I say it's out of town, it's like in the middle of a town, but it's like an out of town setting. It's not like in the centre of town, but it's just outside, but it's not like outside. You get my gist? And it's got like a free car park and stuff, you know. So yeah, was disappointed in I was disappointed in the men's section. The clothing section in general is massive compared to the Tesco's. That is a similar size to this in my town. We've got 2 Tesco's in my town, an Extra and like a normal regular size superstore. So the Tesco's Extra has literally just had it was about probably half a year ago now, a big refit of the clothing section, where a lot of the store, like, it literally quadrupled in size of the clothing section, and the home section got a lot smaller. That was probably partly due to Sainsbury's coming, I guess, because Sainsbury's do have a good home clothing section. They do have a good home section as well, but we'll get on to that. So yeah, I had a lot of hopes for the clothing section in Sainsbury's too, if that's how you say it. Let me know down below. I don't know how to say it. Let me know. Because I've been in, the only other Sainsbury's I've really been in, I've been in a few, but the only one that is quite big, that has got a big home section, I keep saying home section, clothing section, is the one in High Wycombe. Literally the whole mezzanine floor is clothing, and it's massive. I say it's massive, it's big. And it's probably the same size as the Tesco Extra in my town's clothing section. So when I saw this one, and especially the range in the men's section, in the new one in my hometown, I was like, okay, great, thanks. It's literally, what, 4 aisles of men's, and it's short aisles, so not like long aisles, short aisles, and half of that is like sleepwear. So, and a lot of it looked very bland, as you can probably tell from the video. So my hopes were a bit dashed, and also my hopes were dashed because that Sainsbury's in Wycombe, and my colleague at work who goes to another Sainsbury's, they've had one just installed, and the one in Wycombe's got one. It has a Lindor pick a mix, you know. Lindor pick a mix, where you can pick a mix different flavours. It is quite expensive for what it is, like 8 for £3.50, but they have a Lindor pick a mix. Why do we not have that? Why was that not there when it opened? That would be so nice. But anyway, they could have fit it there because there's quite a lot of wasted space at the front of the store. The store also has Habitat. It's not like a concession, it's literally the home section is Habitat stuff basically, and like Sainsbury's brand stuff. Home, I think it's literally just called Home. So it has that, and then we have our Argos, which closed in my town and moved to there. We also have our first Starbucks there as well, which I did do a Too Good To Go order from Starbucks recently, so I'll link that up there as well for you to watch. So yes, my thoughts on there was clothing stuff for men wasn't great. The options weren't great. Hopefully in the spring they'll have some different ones, and I'll do a come shop with me in the springtime as well, but it won't be extensive because the Tesco one in my town has a massive bigger section than this Sainsbury's. But at least we have a Sainsbury's now. It's another option, and you can do click and collect, I suppose, as well, although I didn't notice where you would do that from if you're collecting stuff online. For clothing wise, I don't know, maybe you collect that in Argos, I suppose, I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Actually, so I'm going to show you a map of the Sainsbury's in the new Sainsbury's, because this is actually, you can collect one of these when you go into store. So as you can see, this is the 2 section with Habitat and Argos at the top, and then the rest is, I wouldn't say the rest of it, a fair amount, well, I'd say, what, a quarter of the store is taken up by 2 Sainsbury's and Argos, and the rest is food. But then they do have a big like toiletry section and stationery bit there as well in the middle. So a fair amount of it has been taken up by the 2. So there you go, there was a little insight into what that store looks like. But if you do know where that is, don't put it in the comments, please. I'd really appreciate that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like come shop with me and stuff like that, there'll be plenty more of those coming in the new year. This is the last video of 2021 period. So I hope you have a wonderful new year. I don't know what's happening at the time of filming this video. They have announced that there's going to be no more restrictions in England for the rest of 2021, but who knows what's going to happen in 2022 if they're going to restrict something like that. So I think New Year's is on, apparently. Not that I do anything for New Year's, but yeah, so I hope you all are staying safe. If you're not already, please subscribe down below, hit that bell to get notified of my videos. If you're not already, also please follow my Instagrams down below. They're linked down below always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.